guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shardemarie. Welcome. And as you can tell from the title of the video, today we are doing a get ready with me for Mother's Day. Me and my boyfriend, we are hanging out with my mom as well as his side of the family at some restaurant I've never been to before, but I'm excited for it. But I also feel like I might be a little bit overdressed for the occasion, but it is Mother's Day, so why not go all out for our mothers, right? Right. So before we hop into this video, don't forget to subscribe as well as thumbs up this video if you enjoy full get ready with me's, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's hop right into this video, but before we get started, I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there or mothers to be. The world wouldn't be able to function, okay, without mothers. So happy Mother's Day. And for those who lost their mom, you know, I know how it feels to lose a parent. I didn't lose my mom, but I did lose my dad last year, as you guys know. So I know how it feels to lose a parent. So I would just say to keep that parent or your mom in remembrance. I say be around family, hear stories about your mom, eat at her favorite place or go to her favorite place, make one of her favorite recipes, you know, just do something that will keep your mom's memory alive on that day, because I know it can be very emotional. And again, my heart goes out to those who lost their mom, and this is a very difficult day for most. So yeah, now that I have that spill out the way, we're going to work on these brows first. You guys know I always do my brows first before anything because I don't play by my brows. It takes me a minute to do them and get them the way that I like. So these are the before brows. Check them, and bam. See how they look now? Brows. Perfect. So let's move on to the eyes. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer. This is from Alter Ego. And we're just going to prime my eyes so that way our eyeshadow can stay on all night. I am, however, going to do one eye on camera and then one eye off just to save us some time. Okay, so eyeshadow of choice today is going to be the NYX Ultimate Queen palette. Can't remember when I did a video talking about this or using about this. If I can find it, I'll have it linked down below if you wanted to get my first impressions on it. But we're basically going to be taking these three colors here. They don't have any names, just number. So I'm going to be using nothing but Morphe brushes. But I'm taking this Morphe brush here and I'm going to dip into the third eyeshadow color here. And we're using this as our crease and all over lid color. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Morphe brush here. It's a little bit more thinner, more slimmer. And we're going to go into the fourth eyeshadow color here, which is like a, not a dark brown, because this color is a dark brown, but it's like a brown, just a regular brown shade. And this is going to be our crease color. And we're sort of going to also start blending it into our outer corners as well. Okay, so this we're at a good spot. Now to deepen out our outer corners, I'm going to take this fifth eyeshadow color right here, which is a dark brown. And I'm just going to really focus that on the outer corners only. Don't blend it up or anywhere else. Just really going to focus it just on the outer corners. Okay, now for the fun part. To me, this is fun. If you watched my last video, I picked up this Grwm Beauty matte liquid eyeshadow. This is in the color Text Me. It's like a mid-tone nude color. So I just think it will look perfect with the new shirt that I have on. And I'm also not going to like set it with a powder over top of it. I want it to be the way that it is. So if you didn't watch it, this is what it looks like. the applicator, if you want to show up. There we go. This is what the applicator looks like. It's not messy, and the packaging is kind of gives you like some pull for you to get as much of the product off before you put it on your eyelids, which I appreciate, because you can always add on, but you can never take off. So yeah. Like, I think that would be perfect. Ooh. I think that's good enough right there. And then, my bad, y'all. I need to grab the pencil that I need. So then I'm gonna take this Morphe brush right here and just really just do like a cut crease in a way. That's what we're doing with this. We're doing a cut crease, but we're just not gonna set it. Okay, and if you feel like you need just a little bit more, which I do think I need just a tad bit more, but this time I'm just going to put it on the brush. And we're going to take the same brush that we had, dip a little bit more into that dark brown color, and just blend in Text Me and that dark brown so it can mesh together. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to do this other eye off camera, and then we'll be back to finish up the top portion of the eyes, because we can't do the bottom yet because we still need to do our foundation and stuff. So I'll be back once I finish this eye off camera. Okay, so the eye is done. Oh, this is exactly what I envisioned. This is beautiful. Alright, so for liner, I'm taking this Appeal Adhesive Liquid Liner in Jet Black. This came in one of my BoxyCharm. So basically, it's a liner and eyelash glue in one. However, I'm not a huge fan of it as a eyelash liner or glue, because I personally don't think it sticks the way that it needs to. So I'm going to use this, but in conjunction with my eyelash glue that I already have. And then for eyelashes, I'm taking these here. These are from AliExpress. I will have them linked down below. These are in the style E8. I think they're short but full at the same time, and it's not going to take away from the eye look, because the eye look looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. And for my mascara, I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Lip and Define 5D Lash. So yeah, let's put these things on. Alright, so now let's move on to the face. So, I'm going to be using my I Am Magic foundation. I really love this foundation, but again, I had just got it in my wrong shade. You guys know I had this before. I had it in Samoya, now I have it in 450 Casablanca, which I really do think this is my color. Finger crossed. But of course we need to prime our face. So I haven't used this in a while. This is my Touch and Soul Pretty Filter. It's an ice sherbet primer. This went viral a little bit on TikTok about how it can blur your pores. And I'm like, well, shoot, I have it. So let me go ahead and test it out. Now, I don't know if it's affordable, because I try to keep this as affordable as possible. I can't remember how much Touch and Soul is, but if you have a primer that you prefer, obviously you don't have to use this. This is just what I'm using, just because I haven't used it in a while, and it's just sitting in my drawer. So I'm just going to focus it obviously in my pores area, which is right here, and on my forehead. and chin. Basically, I just put it in my T-zone area. Okay. So I'm also going to use this primer. It's also going to be our setting spray as well. I'm going to take the Bear With Me NYX Prime Set and Refresh Primer. Again, this was a influencer purchase from JUVIA'S. Okay. It smells good. I probably just went blurry for a second. My bad, you guys. So now for the foundation, I'm going to take this Morphe brush and we're going to use that to spread it out on our face. And if it holds up the way it does, I will be taking this foundation with me on my vacation. So, yes, my shade. Obviously, underneath the neck. I probably used too much. I did like a whole dollop. But, don't worry. We are going to fix it. Okay. So I do look a tad bit crazy right now, but I'm going to take my Morphe spray. I saw this trick from Natasha, or Tasha Washa, if you know her by that. She sprayed her face and then she went over it with her beauty sponge. And oh, if you don't know, this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Sorry y'all, my camera died in the middle of me talking, but I was just saying that I hope it don't oxidize this and it stays the same color. And I just was just thinking to myself, like, the next time that I use this foundation, I'm not going to use as much because I use way too much, but it matches my neck, you know. So yeah, so now for concealer, I'm taking my Incognito from Wet n Wild. This is in the color Medium Honey. And obviously, we're going to conceal these bags. It's a vibe on a Saturday. It's a vibe on a Saturday. I like to let my concealer sit for a good minute, so I'm gonna let this sit and then blend it out. Okay, so before we set our face, we got one more cream product to use. I'm gonna take this Milani cream blush in the color Nude Kiss. I think this would be perfect because the weather today is very gloomy, hence the reason why the lighting looks the way it does. But yeah, so I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just put it on this clean side, I guess. Tap it in. So this is what it looks like. Then I'm going to take the excess and just dab it on the back of my hand. And I normally like to put my blush in the back. I don't really do the apples of my cheek like that anymore. This gives me a nice flush. So these also come in different colors as well, so you don't have to get this one if you want something a little bit more springy. You can always try to find one that's more brighter, but due to this weather, I think this is like the perfect type of tone. Okay, so now we're going to set our face. I'm first going to take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. I'm so happy to finally have a new face powder. Normally I just use a lot of setting powders, but not setting powders, loose setting powders, but I needed something, you know, in a press form. So I'm going to take this flat kabuki brush here. This is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to tap in and just place that in the areas where we didn't put our concealer. Oh, this is like the perfect shade for me. Yes. Oh, everything is coming together, baby. Yes. Okay, now let's set under eyes. I'm mixing 2 powders. I have my JUVIA'S Place powder. This is in Kalahari, which is like a banana color, but it's a tad bit too yellow, you know? So I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of this powder here. This is from Mented. This is in light tan, and this is just not my shade. But mixed in with the yellow powder, it actually works out pretty good. So we're just going to mix these 2 together. I'm going to take the side that I use for my concealer. Tap the excess in my hand. And then place it. Okay, so now we're going to bronze our face. I'm taking my almost gone bronzer from Black Radiance. This is in Bronze Glow. And y'all, I'm going to actually take the same brush, okay, and I'm going to go into my Peach Bellini palette from BH Cosmetics, and we're going to go in just peachy. We're not going to use that much, maybe 1, 2 dab, 3, 4 dab, and just set our blush. Okay, lastly for the face, we're going to take this ColourPop Super Shock Chic in Whiffs, and I'm just going to really place this just on my nose. I'm not going to do highlighter everywhere else. I'm really going to focus it on my nose, and the bridge of my nose. You see how subtle and chill that is, but it still makes your face pop, but not overly pop. Alright, so now let's move back into the eyes. So we're going to go back into our Ultimate Queen palette, and we're going to go into this dark brown, and we're going to smudge that on our bottom lash line. Now before we put our bottom mascara on, we're going to spray our face. Just so that way the mascara on the bottom lash line don't, you know, run. I'm going to take the same, bear with me. Same mascara. Oh. Y'all, look what I just did. Okay, so I guess I gotta let it dry before I can flick it off. And I'm gonna take this, the same highlighter and the same brush I used for that brown, and just place it in our inner corners just to give it a little bit more, to give it a little bit more something, you know. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try to clean this off and clean up my mess, and then we'll be back to work on the lips. Okay, so now we're at the tail end of the makeup, you guys. So now all we need to work on are the lips. So to keep with the whole nude theme, I'm taking this lip liner in Foxy. It's from Mented. And I'm going to take this Milani Color Fetish lipstick in the color Tease. This is a light peachy nude. And to top it off, we're using this NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. This is a mid-tone nude. Okay, now I just need to set my eyebrows. So this is new for me. Normally I use the CoverGirl Clear mascara, but I got this in as a free gift when I ordered all that stuff from Ulta. So this is a NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel, and it's in clear, so it's not going to taint the eyebrows or make it any different. And it has like this curved brush, so it goes like this. So it's shorter here and longer down here, but I'm just going to keep it like this. I don't know what the claims are. I don't know if it's supposed to keep your eyebrows, you know, standing at attention the whole time. Is it supposed to just set your eyebrows? I have no idea. I didn't even know NYX had something like this, so this is new for me. But yeah, you guys, this here is the makeup. Okay, I am in love with the makeup. I love when I have a good makeup day. I know the eyes look kind of like purpley or whatever due to maybe the colors I chose, but I mean, either way, I think it looks amazing. My liner isn't as, you know, sharp as I would want it to be, but either way, baby, I did that today. My face is sitting, okay? So now let's move on to the hair. Okay, so now let's move on to the hair. So I have this wig here. This is a wig that I actually made, and I really was going to get rid of it because I'm like, I don't even wear it anymore. It's supposed to be a body wave, but I just go ahead and straighten it because the curls don't stay as long as I would like it to. But for this occasion, I just felt like it fit the whole vibe of everything, but I'm still going to straighten it. So I sectioned it off in split in between the middle, you know, two parts. Okay, one side is good to go. So now I'm gonna split it again. Okay, so I'm gonna take the back half first, Lord. And I'm gonna pin this up. I got these duct clips. These things are clutch, baby. Okay, take a brush. And I don't remember how long this is. I think it's 24 because I think when I go for like body wave, I normally try to go to 24, 26 inches. And then if I do straight, I go 22. But I most recently have been getting into my bad bitch, you know, mentality. And I've been getting like 30 inches. So yeah, I'm taking some of this Cantu Shea Butter Thermal Shield Protector. Even though it's not my real hair, we still want to protect it anyway. Now, I know most people do the chase method, but I really don't have a comb that I can do the chase method with, so we're just going to do it the way we're going to do it without it. And I had this, what is this, a flat iron from Conair, and I got it up to the second highest. It goes all the way up to 410, but I just put it at 374. I just think it works better that way. And take another duck clip. We're just going to section that part off. Okay. And now we're just gonna go ahead and flat iron this hair. I'm obviously not going to show you guys me flat iron every single piece just because we will be here for days. But I just want to see how straight I can get it with this new flat iron, because the flat iron I had before, it was from Revlon, and after a while that thing was just saying, bump you sis, we ain't gonna work no more. So I had to get a new one. So yeah, and another reason why I was getting rid of this, because this hair sheds so bad. I think I got this from, I had got the bundles from this company called Fabu or Fabo, something like that. They sell a lot of like honey blonde or blonde wigs for bundles. So yeah, but this is how long the bundle, and the hair is straightened. So yeah. But I'm going to speed this portion up and you guys just enjoy the music and the vibes. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like with just that one little section. What I just did, flat iron. Y'all lose my train of thought. Flat iron. So I'm gonna do the rest of my head off camera because again we will be here for days. But this is just what's going on with the hair, and yeah, so I'll be back. So the hair is done and this is how it came out. I just put some oil in the hair just so it won't be so poofy. I'm using this Dollar Tree oil. I can't remember what it was, but it's like some coconut oil that I just put in my hair, and yeah, I love it when it's straight like this. It just gives me volume, it gives me lineness, it gives me what I need. Okay, I am in love with it. And the fragrance of the night is going to be my Chloe fragrance. I have like this much left. I use it only during the nighttime because it is, even though it has a rose undertone, it still gives me like nighttime vibes, and it stays on my skin for a very long time, especially if you put it behind the ears. It's just perfect for nighttime. So that's the fragrance of the night. However you want to see the outfit, you want to have to go over to my Instagram, which I'll have that down below, and go and like that that picture, please and thank you. But yeah, you guys, that's going to be the end of this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and turn on your bell notification to get notified when I upload my next video. Don't forget to check out my blog channel, Shardemarie TV. As always, it's always linked down below. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!